Yes, hello guys, how are you all? I hope you all doing good. So welcome to my channel, that is Kamesh Sharma. I hope you all liking my videos. At the same time, you are enjoying with the chapter number 1, that is we discussed about the consonants, right? So what we discussed in the consonants regarding the strokes. So what do you mean by strokes? We already discussed in the previous class. The strokes are also called as the alphabets. So why we are learning this, especially the a subject called stenography. So you all are aiming for the SSC stenographer, right? So not only staff selection commission, you all can aim for CRPF, CISF, defense jobs anywhere like a ICMR. You can also aim for the Supreme Court of India. Anywhere, if you just go through the government official notifications, you'll be finding the stenography post. But the thing is, we all know that stage 1 will be our written test, that is verbal, non-verbal, aptitude, that is quantitative. At the same time, English comprehension you'll be finding. Then what about the stage 2 after qualifying the stage 1? So after qualifying stage 1, you'll be finding a stage 2 that is called as a skill test. So what do you mean by skill test? So skill test is nothing but you will be writing the steno language when they give us a dictation. So this is a subject where everyone knows about the stage 1, but most of you doesn't know about the stage 2, that is stenography. So I am focusing on the stage 2 because the stage 1 you can find many platforms, like as I already told you in the previous videos, you can find Unacademy, whereas a grade Byju's app, you can find and you can learn the stage 1 very successfully, but you can use this platform for the stage 2 for the clearing the examination successfully. Okay, so at the end of the video, please like and share and subscribe. At the same time, please do comment if you are having any doubts regarding in this particular session. Now let us move on to the continuation of the previous video classes. We learned about the strokes. Okay, so what about the stroke? What all strokes we learned? That is 26 strokes we learned. Now let us make a quick revision what we had learned in the previous videos. Now let us just connect. So in the previous videos we learned that is P, B, T, D, J, K, G, F, V, it, D, S, Z, Ish, G, M, N, Ing, L, downward R, upward R, W, Y, downward H, and upward H. So these are all called as chapter number 1, that is consonants, and all these are called as strokes, as I already told you, nothing but alphabets, okay, in English alphabets. So this session is all going to be regarding the joining of strokes. So this is called as the joining of strokes. Okay, so we learned how to write the stroke. Now in this particular session, let us learn how to join the stroke, that is without lifting your pencil. Okay, so as I already told in the previous videos, that we need to write the shorthand subject with a pencil. Okay, so we are not supposed to use a pens. Now let us see how to join the strokes without raising our hand, without raising our pencil. Now let us see. Now here, very important point you all should know that we cannot join whichever strokes you want, right? Okay, so we need to focus on only the special strokes where we have to join. You cannot join whatever you want or whatever you can choose. Okay, now let us see with the straight strokes. First, let us discuss with the straight strokes how to join, and we'll continue with the curved strokes, how to join the strokes without lifting pen or pencil. Now everyone observe and focus on how am I going to write on the board. Focus on I'm not going to lift my pen or pencil. Okay, now if you all observe, I want to join the stroke P and I want to join stroke T. We all know how to write a stroke P, right? So this is 120 degrees, and we all know how to write a stroke T also, that is nothing but 90 degrees. Now let me tell you that how to join this P stroke and T stroke without lifting pen or pencil. Now just observe, this is how we are going to practice, that is P, at the same time I am going to write the stroke called T. That's it. Okay, so this is very important where I'm not going to lift my pen or pencil. So this is very important. And let me check you that the next stroke we have CHE and P stroke. So we all know how we practice the CHE, right? The CHE is nothing but 45 degrees. Sorry, this is a 45 degrees, and we all practice the P, that is 120 degrees. I want to join the CHE stroke and I want to join the P stroke without lifting pen or pencil. Very simple. Observe, focus. This is a CHE. I'm not lifting my pen or pencil. Just continue with the P stroke. So this is how we are going to join the strokes. Not all the strokes, but only on focused. We are supposed to choose the limited strokes and we have to join. At the same time, please purchase a textbook called Pitman Shorthand textbook. You'll be finding on Amazon or the Flipkart. This entire joining of strokes I'm teaching from that Pitman textbook. So this is the best textbook, and there is no other textbook I want to suggest. And at the same time, you will be finding this after the explanation of all the videos, okay, in the Pitman textbooks. So let me continue with the curved strokes now. Now, what are the curved strokes? We have F, V, it, the, S, Z, ish, G. So these are the curved strokes we have, and at the same time the straight strokes P, B, T, D, J, and this is K and K. Okay. Now, before going to the curved strokes, I'll give two more examples regarding the K. I would like to join K stroke and let me choose P stroke. Okay, so K stroke, it's nothing but a horizontal. So we learned in the previous videos, and how to write the next stroke after K, that is P stroke, right? Yeah. So P stroke. Now let me join without lifting a pen or pencil. This is K, and I'm not lifting my pencil. I'm joining this directly. P stroke. So this is how we join without lifting a pen or pencil. Now you can ask me, so do we really have to join the stroke? Is it necessary? Of course, it's necessary to join the strokes. Without joining, we cannot frame any word at all. Okay, so let us give me a small example. Like I want to write the word called keep. I'm just giving a small example. I would like to write the word called keep. So how will you start writing the stroke? So depending upon the word, now we are supposed to check how many strokes are there. Okay, so I'll be writing K stroke and a P stroke. So I'm just giving an example. We will discuss in depth in the next chapters. So this is what about the joining of strokes. Now let us see how to join the curved strokes. So curved strokes are like little bit, it's not a difficult, but actually it's like little confusion. Okay. Now I'll teach you how to remove that kind of confusion, and you focus on how am I going to join the strokes. I would like to join F stroke. We all know what is F, and the continuation I would like to join with a downward arm. I choose a downward arm. So you focus how am I going to write this. So this is F stroke, and I'm not lifting my pencil or pen and continuing with a downward R. This is how we are supposed to write it down. Okay, now I'll write it one more time. You can all observe. F, do not lift your pen or pencil, just continue with the downward R. F, downward R, F, downward R. So this is how we join the strokes without lifting pen or pencil. Now let me give you another example. F stroke. The next one I'll take downward R, and I'll take the joining of L. So L stroke, we all know this is L. Now I will write F, downward R and L without lifting my pen or pencil. Observe carefully that F stroke, downward R and L. So this is how we join the strokes without lifting pen or pencil. Now I'll repeat once again. You can all concentrate that. F stroke, downward R and L. So you all should focus one point over here, that we have to maintain the strokes 1/6 size here. Okay, because I have seen many students that they will be writing F stroke 1/6 size, but when it comes to the downward R, they will write like this and then they'll continue with the L like this. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, you have to maintain the strokes equal size there, okay? Like you're not supposed to write a F big one, downward R a small one, and L again a big one. You're not supposed to write like that. So focus on how we are writing the stroke and maintain the same equal size. So let me take a more examples regarding the curves, because joining of straight strokes is very easy, but when it comes to the curved strokes, we feel somewhat a different one, and let us clear more doubts and let us discuss more words on the curved strokes. Okay, so let us move on with the joining of strokes. Let us take another one. Now let us take M stroke and M. Let us join M, N together without lifting pen or pencil. So I am writing an M stroke. Now continue with the N like this. So this is what the stroke called M and N. M, N, M and N. Now let us choose another example, another joining of strokes. Let us take an upward R. This is an upward R, and let us take a T. Okay, so we all know how to write an upward R, that is 30 degrees, and we all know how to write a T, that is 90 degrees. So what am I doing? I'm not just doing any magic over here. I'm just joining the strokes the way we practice in the session 1 in my video, session 2, session 3 and session 4. So far we completed the sessions like what are the strokes, how to write and all. So depending on that, I am just joining the strokes without lifting my pen or pencil. So you all should focus. First you have to go through the previous videos and then check out the session 5, and then you are going to rock it. Okay, so let us move on with the next example. Let us take a downward H. Okay, let us take a downward H, and I'll choose a gay stroke. Okay, so downward H and gay. Okay, now let me join these two strokes without lifting pen or pencil. So downward H, so do not lift, and continue with the gay. Okay, so this is how we write a downward H and gay. Okay, so I hope you are understanding this, and still if you are having any doubt, you are most welcome to make a comment in the comment box so that I'll clear and clarify your doubts. So before I end up this session, you all one important point I would like to say, that you can ask me, sir, what if I lift my pencil, by chance when I'm writing it? No worries here. This is not the subject where you just write a 1 time or 2 times. You need a practice every day. So you have to spend at least 1 hour on writing the strokes. Then only you are going to be very successful by clearing the space too. Okay, so I'll tell you, by chance when you are writing the stroke, you just lifted your pen or pencil. No, don't worry. Okay, so in the next, when you are writing the second time or third time, concentrate that we are not supposed to lift the pen or pencil when you are joining the strokes. So this is very important point after our discussion with all the sessions. So this is the last session in our chapter 1. Okay, so successfully we have completed the chapter 1. So if anyone having any doubts, you're most welcome to clarify, and also you can ping me in my WhatsApp number. You can find a Facebook, you can find an Instagram, anywhere, and you'll get an immediate response. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope you all are enjoying the videos. You're welcome. I'll see you in the next video by explaining the chapter 2, that is called as the vowels. Thank you so much. Have a great day.